Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the penultimate race of the season in Zandvoort, which we are close to getting away. I will be joined by Marek soon. Yeah, I'll be joined by Marek soon, as we are just minutes away from getting the penultimate race of the season done. We'll have full quali.
Hello.
Oh, hi, Marek. You okay?
Oh, hold up a second. I have you on the wrong output.
Okay, no worries.
Right, there we go. Right.
Lovely. Are you excited for this race?
Um, I mean, isn't it basically the championship decider? Wait, where's? Let me check. I mean, isn't Kyle able to secure the championship today?
He is, yes. I need to actually work out what he needs to score. Let's have a quick look. So we've got 37 points available in the final race. And the gap at the moment is 57. So he's 20 points clear. Have a quick look. So from the looks of it, Twooge, that put him on 206. Twooge needs to get second place here to at least keep himself in it.
With Kyle being first, or in general?
No, just in general. I think
Okay, I see.
if he came second, he would put him on points level with Kyle. But then obviously Kyle, depending where
Is
he
also
finishes,
scoring, yes.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I see.
I'm sure we'll keep up with it during the race. Constructors are also a big one.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Right, here we go. What is the weather like? We're gonna have rain. Oh no, it's dry.
Probably not, unfortunately.
No, it's dry. I love a wet quali session though.
Oh yeah, sure, for sure. Especially if the conditions are changing.
Yes. Like what track was it? You actually come for that race. What was it? Singapore?
Hmm, I think so, yes.
Yeah, that was a great qualifying session.
Yeah. Oh, Jamie, I tried to play F1 for the first time today again after like 5 weeks.
And how did it go?
So the thing is, I told myself I want to learn to drive without a racing line, which is exactly why I have not enabled racing line a single time today, because I thought if the best way to learn it is to just turn it off and never race with it again.
Yeah.
And I have to say it went pretty decent.
Okay.
I think I'm around half a second to a second slower per lap right now without the line.
It's one of them once you're practicing the same track and finding your braking zones and stuff like that.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Exactly. As I like, it's taken me like half an hour to improve to like only to 3 to 4 tenths down on a single track.
How was it with your
Like when
shoulder?
I go without. So my shoulder is like, I'm still recovering. It's still not perfect, but at least I can do some like minor movements with it already. So driving actually is working now.
Oh, okay.
I do need to see though. I'm still torn between attending the last race in Abu Dhabi maybe, or just sitting it out and coming back for next season.
All right. Well, if I told you this, if you could attend the last race and stop Ibrahim from winning the title.
I actually could, yeah. But then I would need to race with the racing line enabled, because without it I wouldn't stand a chance yet.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I think without it I could finish in like a solid P8 to P14. I think in that range I would be.
No, it's not bad at the moment. Kyle is the first person to start off our quali lap
Oh yes.
as
Here we
he
go.
comes around the banking. My game's a little bit jittery. I don't know about you. I think it seems fine
Oh,
now.
this is gonna be very interesting.
I have predictions. Who am I predicting for pole? I didn't see Kyle Space yesterday because he didn't race. Curtis looked quick yesterday on a stock setup as well.
Well, I'm biased, of course, because I would say either Alfie or Kaini.
To be fair, it's Kyan's home race.
Oh, true.
Personally,
But yeah, honestly, I have no clue if or who's got the fastest pace around this track. But I'm guessing Kyle will be up there.
Yeah, I imagine so. Raj also was quick yesterday.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. Can't forget.
As there he goes, going 2/10 quicker than our championship leader. Next across the line is going to be Nando Loris on the medium tyres, sets a 1:11.394. As his teammate crosses the line, goes P2 with a 1:10.161. It's a good effort, to be fair.
Oh, interesting. Nando Loris is called differently in my game.
Is it Has Woodcock?
Yes, it
yes. Yeah, it's stupid. If you don't have somebody, if you have someone as a friend, they appear as different.
No, what?
Yeah, it's bizarre.
That's interesting.
Kyan is beginning his lap.
Twitch is still in the box. So he's probably only going to do 2 runs, except for if he's going out in the next minute, which he actually is. Right that I said it, he's going out of the thing.
Don't forget we've got full quali.
Yeah,
so
true,
most people
true.
do 2 runs anyway.
Yeah.
We got Miss Baguette's lap, he set a 1:12.6, and Alfie set a 13.2. Who was that off the track? That was Kyan. Kyan's gone off the track on his hot lap.
Oh.
I think he got on that curve that's very difficult to get out off. If you know which one I mean.
Yeah. Yeah, no, this track is pretty difficult to master. Because you typically still want as low a downforce as possible, which is pretty difficult to manage with the bank turns here, because they are pretty much flat out, but this means that you can easily use your rear here.
Yeah. We got asked. Truge
right, exactly. Truge is currently trying to start his lap. Around the final corner he goes. Right, let's see what the championship contender can do. He needs to have a good qualifying session here to stay in contention for the World Championship. It is going to be hard, but it's not impossible.
Where is he on track at the moment? Yeah, just come around the banking.
Turn 2. Take a look at Twooch here.
I will keep an eye on Morgan, who is invalidated, so this lap will not count for her.
I see.
I think Bunyan's also backed out of his lap. He was on a lap. To bail on that one. So I actually think it's going to be Twooch to cross the line next.
Twooch is currently on a pretty solid lap. I've spectated him pretty much the whole lap right now, and he didn't make a major mistake.
Yeah, I struggled with quality the last few weeks.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
But I think it's going to be a tight qualifying session. Oh, a bit of traffic.
Oh, that's a lot of traffic. But he will get a nice slipstream from the Aston Martin in front of him. Oh, I see. Oh, he did get impeded by his teammate there. He did get impeded there.
Goes P4 with a
Oh,
110,
that's
288.
unfortunate. He definitely lost 2 to 3 tenths there. Just by not being able to go flat out there. Oh, that's unfortunate. But he does get P4, as you said.
I think that'll be enough to see him through to Q2.
I mean, the top 6 are currently separated by only 3 tenths. So
Very true.
I think it can still go very differently. But as we only have 18 people, I think he should be able to outqualify 3 people with that time. You're right.
Kyle improved on his time, or somebody did. Morgan, she set a 110.862, which is a good quality time for her. There is still just less than half the grid to set a time. Hello, Reg Volset. Alan Boy goes P5 with a 110.460, and Bunyan's is about to cross the line. Oh, he's beginning on his lap, 16.
We also have Clumsy and White Vader on an out lap for the first time. White Vader beginning his lap now.
Haas driver coming around the final corner. He's about to start his lap. We've got a Williams. Cayenne entering the pits.
Right, White Vader started his lap now.
Yeah, as is Clumsy.
White Vader with a purple sector 1.
Oh, wow. Alpha Terry Wolf goes P9 with a 111.439. Exactly a 10th off Lando Norris in front on the medium tyres.
Oh, made a mistake and had to abort his lap.
Oh, Bunyan's got on the grass on the final corner.
Oh, yeah.
He goes pole though with a 109.886. First person to be in the 109s.
Oh, yeah. Bunyan seems to have pace here.
Yeah, he
Right, who do we have on a lap? It's for Echo, who's trapped behind the kick sauber of AlphaTauri Wolf.
Baguette is coming around the final corner to finish his lap. Is he going to improve? He improves by 4 tenths.
For Echo also had to abandon his lap.
Clumsy going for another run.
Yes, I think for Echo behind him is doing the same thing. They've kept more space now.
Yeah, 4 Echo's invalidated.
Yeah. White Vader is into the pits. He does not go for a second run on this set of tires. Oh, actually, for Echo also is coming into the box.
I wonder if they underfueled. Didn't have enough fuel for another run.
They probably did. They probably only packed fuel for one run.
Who have we got on track?
Which, to be fair, I usually do as well. I almost never pack fuel for a second run.
Yeah, same. The only time I'll do that is if I'm like, I don't know, say if I'm not set one time, like, and I'll need a banker at least.
Yeah, so I'm usually doing it if I somehow didn't manage to set a time like before the 6-minute mark. And what I'll do is I'll pack fuel for 4 to 5 laps and then do a hot lap, a cooldown lap, and another hot lap.
Yes. Who we got next across the line? It is Nando Loris, still on the medium tyres. So he's trying to save a set of softs.
Kanye Khan
dives into the pits.
Also on an outlap again. Both Williams actually now on an outlap. So which means we have 4 drivers on an outlap right now.
Half a tenth quicker. Clumsy dives into
the pits.
Echo
is still in the pits. For Echo is still in the pits, which means he's probably only going for one run.
Brave, considering he's not set a time yet.
Definitely. Oh, there he goes. Okay. With 6 minutes to go, that'll be enough to go for 2 push laps.
We've got Alfie is on a lap, currently down in P13. Still 3 drivers yet to set a time. And he's got a bit of traffic in the final corner. Oh, he's just banged wheels for someone.
Baguette is currently completely off the line, as you can see there. Oh my god, that was interesting.
Banging wheels for Wide Vader.
So we will have to investigate what happened there, because that seemed to have been impeding there.
Yeah, I thought that.
I'm not sure if there was just miscommunication there, but definitely unfortunate. As we can see, Alfie, who is on his lap right now, Alfie should improve here, because if not, he's probably going to be out. He is 2 times down on his first sector, though.
Ruben Scott is on his lap, but he has got a car in front of him as he goes up the inside.
Oh, that was Alfie, which means Alfie is currently 13th, but he's the third. Oh, okay, I see he gets overtaken as well, which means if Alfie can't set a better lap time and Ruben, Echo, and Bader set a better time, Alfie will be out with the Williams as well as the Aston Martin here, who's another half a second below Alfie. Let's see Ruben Scott though go over the line and set his banker lap, which is gonna be a 1 minute 10.862, which is the same time as Morgaine.
Oh wow!
Which puts him into P9.
Wide Vader also went P6 with a 1:10.456.
Right, which means we only have 4 Echo on the lap now. He wants to make it out of P18 and into the second part of qualifying. Is currently looking to put the McLaren into P16, pushing down. But actually, the McLaren is going on an outlap again. I completely forgot that this wasn't the last run yet. Foreco still has 50% ERS left out of the final corner, which he's going to drain all of it now. And he is going to set a only a 1:11.6. That's honestly a bit surprising. He's not safe yet.
It's close. I think Clumsy might try and knock him down to P15 at the moment.
Clumsy is on his hot lap now. He wants to improve there. As by the way, the first 5 cars from Bunions to Twooch have all retired from the session, so they're considering that they're fast enough to not having to do another run.
Alfie goes quicker by just over a tenth, puts in P16. He's only got 3 minutes left of the session.
Yes, so Alfie is probably going to be out unless he can do another lap on those tires.
So Alfie has stopped turn 1. I thought he was getting the way.
We have yellow flags on the track there.
I thought he was getting out of the way of the Mercedes, but he's very slow to get going.
Yes.
Haas approaching.
Clumsy approaching the final corner now. Clumsy is approaching the final corner. He wants to improve.
He's 2 seconds up.
Exactly. And he only needs 1.1 seconds to make it out of the danger zone, which is going to be more. He is going to improve into P8 with a 1 minute 10 and 8.
Oh, that's much better. Curtis left. I will re-invite.
As Kanye Khan improves into P8 with a 1 minute 10.4. So that puts the Williams driver into the second part of qualifying. He should be safe here. Oh, Baguette is stranded.
Oh,
or I wouldn't say stranded, but
he might be out of the way.
There's another driver approaching there. Yes. Okay. No. So Alfie obviously also not on the lap here. I think the Alpine is on the lap yet. Still, For Echo is still doing another lap here. He's in P50 now, and honestly, I think he should be safe. He doesn't need to set another tire time. He is half a second up to Baguette.
Nando Loris was in the drop zone. He's put a set of softs on and set a 1:10.2. That's put in P4, so he's definitely safe.
Oh, yeah. Oh! As For Echo invalidates, as he missed the chicane in the third sector of the lap.
I think he's trying to regain a bit of ERS.
So this is interesting, because the Aston Martin just went on another outlap here. This, let's see if he can, how long is the lap time? 1 minute 10. and I
he's
think
coming
he
into
does
the
have
pits.
enough time left. I think the Aston Martin of ARE, what's he called?
RHE.
Holy shit.
Clicks.
RHE. Holy shit. Some people and their names, man. Some people and their names. Just pick normal names.
I know, yeah.
Anyways, he should be able to get onto another lap, which means for Echo still is in danger here.
Yeah, 30 seconds left. I think he's worried
30
about the
seconds
approaching car.
Yes, he is worried about the Alpine of Ruben Scott, who is
think
also on an outlap, which the Aston Martin doesn't know, so he should actually just get on with it. Which he does, but by doing that, he's giving Ruben Scott slipstream, or am I misreading this? He definitely does. So this is going to be interesting if this slipstream is going to turn into dirty air for Ruben Scott here.
Alfie is in the pit, so he is out, and his Baguette missed the line, so both Baguette and Alfie are out of Q1, so only Clicks can knock For Echo out.
Harv said Baguette about to go P15 to P1, trust. Well, that definitely aged poorly.
But it's currently half a tenth up in sector 1. Sorry, half tenth down. He is not improving at the moment. And he's going to need at least 2 seconds to try and get out of Q1.
Let's see what the Aston Martin of RHE Clicks can do. Oh, I see he's battling! I see he's battling with Ruben Scott there on the track. I can't believe what I'm witnessing here. We do get an actual battle on track right now. Now this is interesting, because surely that will have cost him a lot of crucial time which he needs. He needs 1.2 seconds actually to make it out of Q1. I am not sure if he has been able to do that.
Oh, he needs at least 2 seconds.
With fighting Ruben Scott, and he indeed does not improve. He indeed does not improve and is into P18, our last car. I think that was on a hot lap here. Yes, we are done with qualifying with Q1.
So
as Baguette, Alfie, and Clicks are out.
Yes. All new to wheel, by the way.
Oh, yeah, right.
Qualifying order. Bunyan setting the quickest time of the session, the only man to get into the 109s.
Which is an impressive performance here, because Red Bull definitely needs the points for the Constructors' Championship. Let's not forget that.
Yep, certainly. Which I don't like seeing Bunyans up there, put it that way. But yeah,
well,
we lost 3 drivers.
Kyle also had a solid Q1 here, but like as we said, this is only Q1. There's a lot that can change still. There's always happening something unexpected in qualifying, so we will see. We will let us get surprised by the drivers as we are headed into Q2 now.
I think this session will be a lot more closer.
Oh yeah, we have seen between the top 10, I think they've been inside like half a second. So this is definitely going to be an interesting session now.
In Q1, then we had 5 10 separating the top 9, and then there was a bit of a gap between P9 and P10 of about 4 tenths. So yeah, be curious to see who we will lose this session.
Well, who do you think are we going to lose?
I think we will lose Twiggy, Echo, Morgan, Alpha Terrier Wolf, and Ruben.
That's pretty solid. I can't argue with that.
There are my predictions.
Well, let's see if we get surprised then.
I'm just looking forward to 2 McLarens in Q3.
Well, I mean, clumsy can be clumsy a few times, so let's see if he messes up his lap or if he can
left.
Drive a solid one.
I shall re-invite Foreco if he's online, which at the moment he's not. I'll come back in a moment.
We currently have 6 cars, actually 7 cars now on an outlap. Rajrosa, Ruben Scott, Kyle, Curtis Morgan, White Vader, Twiggy, and Twooch are all on an outlap right now. The rest is still waiting in the pits. And I think it's going to be Rajwosa who is starting the lap first.
Yes, it is.
Yes,
Do you
indeed
want
it
to
is.
take us on an onboard with him?
Oh, of course, I can very much do that.
I would love that.
Right. We can see Rajwosa approach turn 1 here. Takes a pretty solid exit, I'd say. Could have been a bit more to the inside, but that's very much... Brave drivers can take this turn flat here. Rajwosa didn't yet, but maybe there's not enough grip yet. He did get a great banking here. As there's a car on track, I think that's for Echo, who has left the session. Yeah, through the right-hander though, you can also keep your foot planted here. He could have taken a bit more curb on that turn there, as we are approaching the third sector now. So the third sector, I think the hardest corner is the chicane we have there, because you can cut a lot on the right, the curb on the right, but obviously you don't want to invalidate, which he didn't. He could have used a bit more, but that's pretty solid. Obviously it's purple sector 2, but that's because he's the first car. Approaching the final corner here, since for now it's only flat out. He wants to take the inside line here, reduce the meters he has to drive, as he sets a 1 minute 09 and 844, which is about the time that
Bunyan
who was
set.
it again? That Bunyan said.
That was
exactly.
a good lap, that.
Yes, that was definitely a pretty good lap.
Twiggy next across the line, he sets a 111.431. And then we're going to have JW Curtis, who goes P2 with a 110.246. And Kyle, our championship leader, goes 2 100 slower. Currently P3, Wide Vader P4. Ruben Scott sets a 111 flat, P5. And Twitch Dairy sets the fastest lap of the session so far with a 109.817.
Now that's interesting. Now that is very interesting, because Truge is showing us here what he is capable of, which would make the championship fight even more interesting, as Aston Martin is obviously also trying to get on the podium in the constructor standings.
Nando Loris in the meantime goes P5 with a 110.5. Yeah, that was a really good lap from Twooge. Just keeping Kyle at bay, letting him know he's there. In a casual P1.
It is crucial for Twooge to get the win here if he wants to have a decent chance in Abu Dhabi. Of course, we will have the sprint race there, so it's 2 chances for Twooge to gain points on Kyle. But it is going to be a hard ask.
Yeah, it will be difficult. Here we got next crossing the line. I think Curtis will be on his way back in, as will Ruben. See if we can get 4 Echo back in.
Also, for everyone in the chat who is watching right now, if you want the latest news on Wheel to Wheel, you want updates, you want interviews, go follow Track Talk in the Discord, where you will have nearly daily updates on all the drivers, on the standings, on hypothetical scenarios that could have happened, on overtakes, on everything your racing heart wants.
It does make for a great read. I love getting the Track Talk ping. If you would like the role to get notified, head on down to the roles section where you can self-assign you the Track Talk role. As Ellen Boy goes P3 as he becomes the third person to set a 109. And Kyan is about to cross the line, set his first lap of Q2, and he sets a 110.020, which is good enough for P4 at the moment. Good lap time from him.
Right, Dexify currently... Oh, what is Dexify doing? Oh! That was interesting. He completely missed the chicane there. Went onto the gravel on the inside. That was a very interesting situation there. I don't think he was on a lap though, which actually makes it more surprising, because he basically right before approaching the corner, he went to the left onto the grass, couldn't brake, and went straight on. Right, I think we have Kaini on the lap right now.
Kaya
in the
had
Williams.
finished his lap, I think.
Oh, he has finished his lap. I see. I thought because he was low on ERS. I see. Well, P5 is pretty solid though.
Red Bull looking very strong
now.
currently. P3, P4.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Red Bull. You definitely have to watch out for them in the constructors' fight. Even though there are rumors that a certain person won't race.
Yeah, I
in
think
Abu
that's been
Dhabi.
announced now.
Oh, it has been announced? Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, so the title fight in D1 will go down to the last race of the season.
Oh, it definitely will. This has been an interesting race yesterday because if Ice Cream had clinched the win, it would have been so crucial for him to gain those points. But with Ibrahim being in P1 and I think Duke went into P3, Ibrahim obviously gained another crucial, I don't know what it was, like 8 points or something.
Did you see the controversy on yesterday's race?
I did indeed.
Yes.
I did indeed make myself familiar with the Crashgate 2.0 controversy here. But there has been nothing officially released yet that would support those claims.
Clumsy goes P7 with a 110.251. Oh, that's very close, middle of the. What we got? P6, 7, and 8, all within what? Two 100s of each other.
What do you make of those claims, though, Jamie? Do you think it was?
I think there's some belief
right?
into it. Yes, yeah, I 100% think there's something that's not right.
You do, okay.
Yeah.
So this is very interesting because I actually had a personal talk with Ibrahim, and normally he does tell me the truth. When I asked him, he said that those claims are bullshit. I'm not 100% convinced yet. I think it's pretty much a 50-50 with Ibrahim, just like everything is. For example, his driving standards each race. Those are very much a 50-50. But yeah, this if Ibrahim actually wins the title, this will definitely be a controversy waiting to happen.
Yeah. I mean, he said he wasn't speaking to him, but he was in a voice chat with him. So no, that was enough.
I have to admit, this is pretty solid evidence.
Who we've got next across the line is Ruben Scott beginning his lap. Echo is still stranded in sector 1. I imagine that's putting a few people off. Twiggy 6 temps up on his time at the moment.
Twitch has already retired, by the way. He's very certain he's going to be through. He's currently separated by 8 temps to P10. So I do think he's safe, yes. I do think he's safe. As Ruben Scott has set a purple sector 1.
Oh, very nice. Twiggy goes P11, just behind his teammate with a 110.806, and Alpha Terrier Wolf goes P14 with a 111 flat. Echo, I don't think he's going to set a lap time this session. I don't want to brag at the moment, but the 5 cars that I predicted would go out are all in the drop zone at the moment.
That's true. That's very true, yes.
I'd love for someone to prove me wrong.
Solid lap, but Ruben Scott has messed up the final corner here. He's sliding around a bit. Let's see if he can salvage this lap and go into P10. So he
P10.
currently is actually out, which means you are now wrong again.
There's still time.
But we do have 4.5 minutes to go, which means even for Ruben Scott it should be possible to pit again and go out for another run.
Baguette says not the result I was expecting in my first qualifying. If I could give you a bit of advice, I would probably only go out, set your car on 3 laps of fuel and just go for 1 push lap instead of consecutive back-to-back laps. Just use all your ERS battery on 1 lap. But yeah, good effort in your first race. Who we got left? JW Curtis is about to set his time, and we've got Kyle right behind him.
Oh yeah, that's interesting.
So Kyle currently P8, he's far from safe at the moment.
Kyle is a pretty fast driver, but Curtis has set a faster time them in yet by 200. So not much separating them two. I'm guessing Kyle will get hindered by Curtis, but that's not Curtis' fault, because in the rules we stated that you have to keep a safe distance to the car in front.
Yes, I think Kyle might struggle in this dirty air through these fast corners.
Oh yeah. Not sure if the slipstream he gets will justify the dirty air he's getting in the corners.
Kyle close to the drop zone as well at the moment.
Kyle is 2 times up to his time right now. But let's see the final corner, because you really need to get a good exit here. In the slipstream, this could prove hard.
Curtis
Also,
got a bit out of shape.
Oh yeah, but Kyle actually managed to do the last corner well. Let's see. Let's actually see who sets the faster time then.
Oh, it's Kyle with the fastest lap of the session.
Gets the fastest lap, sends a message to Twooch. And we will have a close fight in Q3 between these two drivers, which is going to be very exciting.
Could you imagine a P1, P2 start for both championship contenders?
Well, I'm just going to say I would be happy if Twooch started second, so we get a bit of drama into turn 1.
Oh, yeah. Bummed his net across the line. He's currently 2 tenths up on his time. Gets a good exit out of the final corner. He hugs the pit lane. He stays P8. He's a tenth and a half up.
Stays P8, but he improved by 1.5 tenths, which is crucial because that separates him by 5 tenths to P11, which you do not want to be. So he does bring a bit of time between himself and the drop zone. As for Echo is... Oh yeah, right, he hasn't gone yet.
Morgano heads across the line.
At least the cars on the road do have a marker of the racing line in their corner now.
I think this is going to be Morgan's last lap of the session. She is...
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's very close. Yeah, it's not much.
Yeah, this would put her still in P14. So if she can find some time into the final corner and on the straight, but she's also out of ERS, this is probably not going to be...
Oh, she goes P12.
It was an improvement, but it is only P12, so Morgan is going to be out.
Next we got Wide Vader about to start his lap. Clumsy
this is
also
going to be interesting, because if Wide Vader improves in front of Ruben Scott, you are going to be right with your prediction again.
Yeah. Oh, Clumsy's in the pits.
But Wide Vader started his lap with 50% DRS. What is he doing?
Oh, bizarre. Twiggy going across the line. He's down on his time at the moment. Oh, he improves by just under a tenth, but that keeps him P13. So Twiggy's out of this session. So at the moment we have lost Morgan, Twiggy, for Echo.
So Wide Vader is the lap to watch. He currently is half a tenth down on his time in Sector 1.
Alpha Terry Wolf is coming around the final corner. He improves. He goes P10.
Oh, and Alpha P10. Oh, this is
so close. So this lap matters for Ruben.
Ruben Scott is out now. Wide Vader needs to improve by only 1/10. He is currently a 3/4 of a tenth up. So this is going to be insanely close,
crucial
between P12 and P10.
Ruben Pitts is out of Q2.
And Wide Vader is going onto the final straight. He's trying to minimize the track he needs to drive and goes into P9.
Oh, P9. So Nando Loris is on the brink. Nando Loris is going quicker. Only Twiggy out on track that can improve.
Oh, yes, it's Nando Norris.
Twiggy is not on a lap.
Wide Vader into 10th.
There we are. I predicted the bottom 5 perfectly.
Oh, well. So we did... Wait, it actually... Wait, what? You were actually right.
Yeah, perfect.
Oh my god. Okay, so in the end it salvaged itself, and Jamie's prediction was spot on, actually. That's pretty impressive. Now let's predict who's going to be on pole position.
I think Bunyan's has still got more time to give.
I think Twitch as well. Twitch only did one run, remember this.
Yes, very true. And it was early on as well, it wasn't late. Like Kyle's was a bit later on.
I think it's going to be a pretty decent fight between Kyle, Twoosh. We can't forget Bunions. We can't forget Rajvosa. Rajvosa also pretty fast. Curtis, Curtis could be up there as well. So this is going to be a very tight Q3.
Yes, interesting. Nando Loris is very happy with Q3. Kyle says he doesn't have true pace. He got majority of his time from the toe off Curtis.
But don't you think that he also lost some time in the slipstream?
Yes, I reckon set to 2 he would have lost a bit of time. There we are, there is your Q2 order. So Kyle sets the fastest lap of the session with a 109.726, and we have lost 5 drivers. We have lost AlphaTauri Wolf, Ruben Scott, Morgan, Twiggy, and Foreco, who did not set a time. But from P10 to P14, separated by 4 tenths, so very close P2. Nando P1 in Q3. I mean, I wouldn't say no. I don't think it will happen, no, but he could pull something out the bag. I think our P1 fight is going to be between Kyle. No, actually, I'm not going to say Kyle. I don't think Kyle will take P1. I think it's going to be between Twooge, Bunions, and Rajvosa.
I totally agree. I think we can also expect a pretty decent fight between Kyle, Alemboy, and Curtis.
Yes, 100%. As Kyle comes out the pit straight away.
So if you want my prediction, I'd say White Vader is going to be P10.
Okay.
Nando Loris is going to be P9. JW Kanye is going to be P7. JW Curtis P6.
Clumsy P5.
Yeah. Clumsy P5. Actually, I skipped P8. Did I?
Yeah.
Oh,
you did.
I can't even count. Holy shit. Okay, so let me repeat that then. Okay. Right. So we have White Vader in P10. We have Nando Loris in P9. We have Kanye in P8. We have Clumsy in P7. We have JW Curtis in P6. We have Alemboy in P5. Kyle in P4. Rajvosa in P3. Bunions in P2. And I say Pole gets the Twitch.
Oh, very interesting. Just while you were talking then, Kyle let Alemboy through, and he's once again close on his outlap. He's getting that toe down the main straight.
Well, Kyle. You know, usually you do this with your teammate and it's planned, but
yeah.
I actually did this pretty often with my teammate back at the start of last season.
Who was your teammate?
Or at least, well, I didn't have a teammate in the first half. I think in the second half only for the last few races. But in the first half, I always got a reserve driver as my teammate, and I always went through the race with them, and we gave each other toes in qualifying.
As a good team should.
Yeah, we basically orchestrated it so when I was on my hot lap, I got a toe from him on his in lap.
Yes, yeah.
and the way around.
Duke says Cayenne P8 is crazy. Who can go quicker, LM Boy or Kyle? It is Kyle with a 109.749. It's a very good lap from LM Boy though. As Radvosa goes quickest, wow, 109.597. Radvosa in high now.
We haven't even been in the seventh yet.
JW
As
Curtis.
JW Curtis, oh my God, goes into P1. Oh, as Bunyan's also with a 096. But yeah,
Truge to cross the line.
Currently on provisional pole position with 1095. Let's see what Truge can do here.
Truge is starting his lap. Oh no, he must have had a problem.
Yes.
Because he's actually set a time.
Yes. Seems like he abandoned his first lap and is setting another one right now.
What a
Why
lap
don't you take us through the lap here, Jamie?
Of who? Would you like me to take your lap through?
Of Truge.
Yes, I'll take you through Truge. So Truge coming through into the flat out right-hander. Can he keep it flat out? He drops down to 6 for extra rotation, which is fine. Same gear for the next. He could have took a bit more of the apex there. He drops down to 3rd. I think he could have gone 4 through there as for the next corner, which he drops same again, 3rd gear. Into the DRS zone as he approaches the final chicane before we get to the hairpin. 3rd gear again, doesn't take much of that curb, and he needs a crucial exit here to get the best speed up through the banking down into 5th gear. He's got 30% of DRS remaining, DRS open.
This is going to be an important lap here.
He needs to cut that line a little bit, keep it on the right a bit more, but only good enough for P3. So 109.6.
But he does put himself within a 10th of pole here.
Yes, it's
so
very close.
Who I did not predict was JW Curtis to be up this high. I'm guessing he just didn't show us his true pace yet in Q3 and Q2.
Kyle is actually out on another hot lap at the moment, so he's gone for a second run on the same tyres. Nando Lewis looks like he's getting set for another.
Maybe he was able to save a set of tyres last time. Did he do 2 runs or 3 in Q2? I think only 2.
I think he did 2, yeah.
Yeah, which means he still has a fresh tyre left from Q1.
Will he dive into the pits? Yeah, he abandons that lap.
Okay, yeah.
Bunyan's banking up his ERS. We'll see if he goes for another run or dives into the pits. He's diving into the pits. Same with Twooge, we'll see what he's going to do. He's diving into the pits as well.
Right, so the 2 people that didn't set a time yet are Cayenne and White Vader.
Who are both now out on track.
Exactly.
Very close, only half a second separating P1 to P8.
I wonder what White Vader's tire temperatures are, because I didn't see him prep his tires very well.
John, do you know it's just your stream lagging? I have it off on my phone and it is running perfectly fine.
Oh yeah, I'm running it on my second monitor, and it's also pretty good. Right, White Vader is starting his lap now. Exactly. Let's see him go through the banked corner here. You want to watch out for the curb on the right here. If you go too far up there, you can actually beach there. So, does he keep his foot planted in Q3 in the fast right-hander here? He does, but he did drop down to 6th gear here.
Oh, he's got himself on the curb.
Oh, he got caught on the curb, got stranded, just like you can do in the banked turn there, and went off track, which actually did not invalidate his time, but he is going to save a lot. Oh yeah, he's reheating his tires there, and he is going for another lap, I'm pretty sure.
We'll run a ball, but Kaya.
As the game tells me that he set a purple sector too.
Kaya sets a 24.5. I think the purple is a personal best.
In the game as well? That's stupid.
Yeah, it's stupid.
White Vader actually is pitting, so he did not load up enough fuel, which means he only has one run. Yes, let's go into the final few corners with Kyan though. He could have cut it a bit more on the right there. The left was pretty good. His exit was fine. You really have to attack the inside curb there.
Vader didn't get damaged, no. He went off onto the runoff area. He didn't lose a front wing.
Yeah.
Kyan goes P6.
Goes into P6.
Wow, look how close P5, 6,
right
and 7
in the middle
are.
there, exactly. He puts himself right in the middle there. Only 400 down to Kyle and only 100 up to Alamboy.
We're seeing people out quite early. Surprised we're seeing Bunions and Kyle out this early.
Well, I'm not sure if Kyan can set another lap time. I think he's going to cut it too close there.
Yeah, it's a short lap, but it might be a bit too close.
We have
Bunions are about to cross the line.
And Nando Loris is currently starting his outlap. Let's watch Bunions then. Because this is certainly, if this is his last lap, which it probably is, unless he has packed another lap of fuel, this is going to be a crucial lap here, because Bunions did show us pace in Q1, where he set the fastest lap time with a 109.8. Now already 2 attempts up to this. And let's see what his first sector time split is. It is 69 thousandths up on his time right now. Nice.
69, nice.
So he is up on his time, but he does need to find a bit more to actually go into pole and challenge JW Curtis and Rajvosa there.
He's approaching a bit of traffic here, but he gets a bit of a slipstream.
He does get a bit of slipstream, and he does not get impeded.
Oh, he's 2 tenths up.
2.5 tenths up right now. So this is going to be a massive lap for Bunions and Red Bull as a whole, because this pole and a win would mean a lot of points for them, which they can't score next race. So let's see if he can put himself into the first starting slot here on the race.
Oh, what a lap.
Does.
It's a 109.3 flat. What a great lap time.
109.3, massive time there. And crucially, nearly 2.5 tenths up on JW Curtis.
Kyle is invalidated.
Kyle has invalidated.
And he's going around for another outlap.
Oh, he actually is, yeah. Oh, okay. I did not expect that, because he did have nearly 100% DRS.
Rajvo's
going to be enough.
Outlap. Tuji's on a lap. I didn't even see Tuji come out the pits.
Oh,
so he goes deep. Final corner.
Wide, he goes deep, and this is big. This is crucial.
Oh, that's his qualifying over.
No. His qualifying is over. Indeed, he is driving into the pit lane. Now, this is very bad news for him and his championship. He's going to need a massive race now.
Oh, how many people are going to improve?
Big shocker of the qualifying here. JW Curtis is soon starting his lap.
Nando Loris is next across the line.
Nando Loris, he is next across the line, exactly.
Is he going to improve? Ever so slightly. It keeps him P8 for the time being. That's his last lap of the session. Was that LM Boy? LM Boy's coming around the final corner, but JW Curtis will... Oh, he's starting his lap.
He is on his outlap, and he is starting his lap with 18 seconds to go. Let's actually see if Kyle can go over the line.
LM Boy half a tenth up. He goes P5.
Okay. Kyle managed to go over the line as well. So I want to see what JW Curtis can do now. It is the battle for pole position. He needs to improve by 2.5 tenths.
Wide Vader stays P10 as Kyan begins his lap. Rajvosa is coming around the final corner to finish
JW
off.
Curtis is currently 200 down of his best time. So he needs a
Rajvosa goes P2.
Rajvosa improves as well. P2. Now there's even more on the line for Curtis here if he wants to start on pole.
Clumsy crosses the line, stays P10. He went to 10 slower on that lap.
And
JW Curtis
finished sector 2 now and is 8 hundredths up on his time, which would not even make him go up a place. He does need a massive final corner here, attacking it full speed, staying in 5th gear, opening the DRS. And this is going to be 1, final straight in this qualifying session as he does not
Oh,
improve.
stays P3.
He improves by 68 thousandths, but it does not get him
Kyle
another
crosses the
position.
line. Only good enough for P8.
Oh, and
P5,
Dexify
sorry.
improves into P5. Dexify moves into P5.
Kayan stays
He does
P7.
overtake Liam, and Liam stays into P6 as well. I think we only have White Vader. He has aborted his lap, which means this
That
is
is
qualifying
everyone.
over.
Bunions,
And
what a
this
time.
was absolutely thrilling here. Congratulations to Bunions. 109.3. I don't know what the pole time was in Division 1 yesterday. Do you know?
No, but I'm going to check quickly. Let's have a quick
Because
look.
I always like comparing those two.
What did he get? A 109.3.
302, yes.
Let's have a look. It was short quali yesterday.
Oh, interesting.
Whether that makes a difference. So yeah, there's your final order for the stream. As I'm going to quickly. Oh, there we go. A 108.8 was the quickest time yesterday.
So where would he have placed with a 109.3?
A 109.3 would have got you P8.
Oh, that's pretty solid. That's pretty solid.
Yeah, Truge set a 109.445. And then the car in front set a 109.285. So hopefully we won't see anybody ready up quickly.
Jamie, this is an interesting question. Who do you think is going to get demoted to Division 2 next season, and who is going to get promoted to Division 1?
Well, I'll start with D1. So I think Kayan might get demoted to D2. He, for a start, he struggles for Saturdays, and he's not had the pace that he had last season. So we trialed him out reserving in D2, and as he's shown, he's around D2 pace at the moment.
Yeah.
Promotion for D1. Well, Kyle's definitely been up there. He's a very consistent driver. Sets good individual lap times. Bunions could also be up there. Bunions was D1 at one point and then got demoted to D2 when he crossed over to wheel.
Oh, I see.
So yeah, two very quick drivers. Bunions obviously setting that pole there. Harv is another one, but I'm not sure Harvs can make Saturdays.
What do you think about Twitch?
Tuj, I think, could move up to D1. Yes, but he's one of them drivers where he could easily flick in between. He is yet to win a D2 title. Last season he finished. I'll tell you where he finished. Last season in season 3, Tuj finished P6 actually. It was very close. Duke won the D2 title last season. Kyan came D2 and Kyle was P3.
So as we can see, then Twitch did improve in the standings here. So
Yes.
maybe he might get promoted as well then.
Yes, maybe. Yeah. It also depends who we have coming down. But at the moment we have more D2 drivers than we have D1. We've got a full D2 grid at the moment.
Duke is asking opinions about Kanye demoting.
Opinions on if it'll happen, or opinions on?
I'm guessing so, or in general. I mean, I think he's pretty well placed there right now, right?
Yeah, he's fitting quite nicely. Let me have a look at his stats.
I mean, he's pretty much midfield in Division 2 right now.
Yes, at the moment how many points did he got? I know he won the last race. He's got 63 points over 7 races. Which is an average of 9 points per race. His average finishing result is 5.6, and he has won 1 race. So yeah, he's fitting in there nice. Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
we are starting the penultimate race of the season, and it's 5 red lights, and away we go as Bunions is fighting
good
with
start.
For P1 here, Rajwosa is diving into the inside, can't do anything there.
Oh, we've got a half getting damage, I think.
There's a big crash. There's a big crash down there. What has happened? Alfie in P18, Baguette P17. As Alamboy
we've got a virtual safety car. We've got a virtual safety car.
And Twitch is behind Alamboy. They were pretty close there.
So we'll see this race neutralise. Baguette has a bit of front wing damage. Morgan also has a bit of front wing damage. Everybody else... Oh no, Alfie also got wing damage at the back. I think everybody else managed to get through that unscathed.
Apart from that, I have to say this was a pretty tame start. There haven't been many battles apart from the spin. Right. I think the safety car should end very soon. The
Yes.
virtual safety car here, and I don't think anyone will dive into the pit lane. Actually, maybe depending on how big the front wing damage is. As we have a green light,
there we are.
and we are continuing racing. And I want to look at Twooch being behind the Lambo here.
JW Curtis
we
pulls
have a
out.
battle for the lead here. We have a battle for the lead. JW Curtis does not get past Rajvosa there.
JW Curtis all over the back of Rajvosa now as they come into the banking.
He wants to get past, and he wants to get past fast here.
Kyan trying to go around the outside of Kyle. Oh, who's that? That's Wide Vader and Nando Loris getting a bit tangled on the exit of the banking. That lets Ruben Scott through.
Oh yes, Ruben Scott getting 2 positions there. As we have seen AlphaTauri Wolf and Morgan into the pit lane, which is why they are 15 seconds behind now. Oh, as Ruben Scott went off the track and got overtaken by White Vader and has Woodcock again. Or Nando Loris, however you want to call him.
Oh, we got yellow flag at the back of the grid.
Oh, what happened there?
Baguette. I think it was Baguette and Alfie.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, Baguette really struggling with that front wing damage.
Right, we currently have consistent gaps at the front with 2, 4, 4, and 4 temps. So maybe Rajvosa is trying something now. For Bunions, he is pulling on the inside and overtaking.
Is Curtis going to do the same?
Oh, no! Curtis has crashed into Rajvosa there. Curtis has lost a piece of front wing. He just went deep there. Had too much overspeed as he wanted.
Oh, and then LM Boy goes into the back.
Bunions. Oh, LM Boy as well, yes. Oh, something for Echo has spun again, I think, and got overtaken by the Aston Martin as well there.
Yes, we have a yellow flag.
So Ruben Scott and Clumsy. Ruben Scott has lost another place. I think does he have damage? Yes, Ruben Scott does miss his left end plate there, so he definitely gets a bit of downforce loss.
Go back to the front. We got the front 7.
Alfie already getting a penalty there. Alfie getting a 10-second penalty while entering the pit lane.
It's going around the final corner.
Is JW Curtis going to pit? How big is the damage on his car?
Just out of DRS, but I think he's still going to get it anyway at the detection point.
He is going to pit.
Yeah, he does.
JW Curtis is going to pit here. As Rajvosa
Bunions takes the lead.
But it's there, yes. Twooch on the inside of LM Boy there now. Can Twooch overtake? This would be crucial for the championship right now. He's right behind the rear of LM Boy. He's setting up a different line now, which means he might get a better exit. It was pretty solid. He might gain a bit on the straight here.
I don't think he's going to have the run.
No, he does not. But the next opportunity will be the next DRS zone into the hairpin. I definitely want to watch this battle here. Let's hop on board with Twooch.
Good exit. LM Boy's falling out of DRS of Rajvosa.
He does get a bit wide there, LM Boy. As you said, no DRS. Yeah, he does not do anything yet. And LM Boy actually didn't even use that much battery, so maybe he's also got a bit more downforce.
I think he'll be saving a bit for the back straight now. He knows he's not got the DRS. He's 1.2 seconds away. I think it might be a relatively easy pass for Twooch here, as he's already carrying way more speed. And is Kyle going to do the same? Kyle goes up the inside of LM Boy.
Oh,
they're going wheel to wheel.
Fighting, but LM Boy got the better exit and stays in front for now.
That will be good for Twooch.
We can see Kyle's alternative line here. Very interesting setup. But he does struggle with the exit again. Lost the rear a bit. as Ruben Scott dives into the pit lane, gets overtaken by Baguette and JW Curtis and probably also Morgan there. Yes. Dexify wants to get past the Lamboy here. He's trying it on every opportunity. He wants to dive in there. Now, the DRS zone. How much ERS does Kyle still have? It seems to be around 50%. Does he try anything on a Lamboy? No, he can't. Oh, as a Lamboy does get a pretty bad corner there, which puts Kyle on his rear again.
So we just got
So,
7/10 on Ellen Boy at the minute.
Now. This straight is going to be interesting. Alemboy pulls out a bit to get out of the slipstream of Kyle.
Raj also retakes the lead of this race.
Kyle gains. Does he send it? Kyle is on the inside, but can't send it there. And Alemboy is staying in front once again.
Wide Raider takes P7 off Nando Loris. Kyan just sitting behind watching this unfold.
This is a great
waiting for his
here.
opportunity. Oh, Kyle going around the inside of Alemboy. Side by side into the fast corner.
Oh, they're touching a bit. They have touched. As Alemboy still holds the position. Alemboy with the defensive masterclass against Kyle here. Kyle wants to go down the inside here. No.
Alemboy blocks that off.
Make it happen there. Alemboy covering it nicely, and he still has the DRS to Twooge, which is crucial for his defense on the next straight.
Twooge needs to get out of this DRS very quickly.
Taking the corner better once again. Dexify right up the rear of Alemboy again.
Oh, we got a yellow flag.
Oh, but he goes wide. Dexify goes wide. Won't make the run on the next.
He's got the William to Kyan all over the back of him. Kyan looking
big. I'm not sure what caused the yellow flags. I think Morgan lost it a little bit.
Kyan wheel to wheel with Kyle.
Kyan wheel to wheel. Oh! They touch. Kyan has spun, and Dexify actually survived it a bit. He did lose half a second to Alemboy, so he does not have DRS anymore. But Kyan did get spun.
And he has got front wing damage.
Turned in too early there, so this might be a penalty coming Kyle's way, which is crucial for Twooge, who is currently sitting in P3 and is desperately trying to make it into the DRS of Rajvosa again.
Kyle now dropped out of DRS of Alemboy, 1.3 seconds adrift. Twooge still not at the pace.
Now in the pits again. Both Alpines having a nightmare of a race right now in P15 and P16.
Same for both Hash drivers.
And Twooge still didn't manage to get back into the DRS. This would be so crucial for him to be able to keep up with them, which means the next Sector 1 is going to be crucial because obviously they're pulling away once more now.
I think Rajvosa and Bunions are being very clever.
Twooge just lost 4 tenths on one straight because he is not sitting in the DRS. He needs to catch up on this lap, or this is going to be harder and harder each lap as White Vader is making a move on.
Nando Loris.
And Nando Loris is
side by side.
White Vader, they're going side by side through the corner, and they
Nando Loris gets out of shape.
Managed to save it, but lost out to Kyan again. Kyan is now fighting White Vader here. There's more or less side by side there. They are side by side, going into the right hander now. White Vader
Kyan backs out.
To get back in front, Kyan backs out, which I think was a pretty smart decision there because this could have easily been a there. As Baguette is pitting again.
I think
Kyan is still on the back of White Vader there though.
Twooge is really struggling to get in the DRS because I think Bunions and Rajvosa are being very clever. They're only overtaking in DRS zones. Both just dragging along each other.
Nando Loris still behind. Nando Loris is diving. Kanye here. And Kanye has managed to stay in front there.
I think that would have been a track limit warning for Nando.
This battle is going to be intense over the next lap. We need to watch this as Rajvosa is overtaking Bunions on the main straight.
White Vader pulls out to the pit wall. Kyan goes past.
Kyan, exactly, he does go past. I wonder if Nando Loris is fuming right now for the collision because he could have been up there. He could have been P6 instead of P8 right now. Now he does have a lot of more work to do.
I think Kyan is also going to hold these two up. Oh, Nando Loris going up the inside on the exit of the banking.
White Vader has overtaken Nando Loris back though, as they
He's
go
trying to go
side
around
by
the
side. I
outside.
think Nando Loris wants to go right. They bang the wheels there, but can Nando Norris pull this off? White Vader still on the inside here.
Nando Loris had
As
got the
they are
outside.
still going side by side there. White
Oh,
Vader
little
dives
tap.
side. They touch a little bit. They touch a little bit. And they're going side by side once again as White Vader has the inside. And they're still side by side. What is this battle?
Nando Loris gets the move done.
Now Nando Loris gets the DRS. Gets the move done as Clumsy wanted to take a chance there as well. And all of this has made it so that Kaini Kayan has managed to
LM
pull
Boy making
out
a
of
move
the
on
DRS
Twooge.
there. SLF,
Into
oh
turn
yes,
one.
down the inside there. Down the inside he goes. What a battle this was between Nando Loris and White Vader.
Both out of DRS of Kayan now, even though Kayan does have wing damage, and this has put Clumsy back into contention as Alfie now has 3-second time penalty. Let's have a look at our tyres. So the top 4 are all on soft tyres, whereas Kyle and Kayan are on the medium tyres. And then for this little battle we've got going on, Nando Loris and Wide Vader both on soft tyres, whereas we've got Clumsy behind on the mediums. JW Curtis and Ruben Scott both pitting onto the hard tyres after their front wing damage.
I'll be right back.
No problem. As we'll keep an eye on this battle with Nando Loris as they've managed to catch back up to Wide Vader, who does have wing damage. So Nando Loris will have DRS to defend his 7th place. Let's go around the banking. Are we going to see a move between Twooge and LM Boy? Twooge already side by side. He gets that move done before turn 1, as does Raj Vosa. Kyle in a bit of no man's land at the moment. So we'll cut back to Nando Loris, who does get the DRS. And everybody just keeps formation. We'll cut further back down the grid. I don't think we've got anybody within DRS. AlphaTauri Wolf just very closely creeping up to the back of Baguette, as is Alfie. They go back to the front of the grid. Twooge Sterry keeping out that leader. We're seeing any more moves from Nando Loris into the fast sector 2. Kayan will struggle through this section with that wing damage. He's got front right damage, so I think he's going to struggle with his left turns. So this is the part where he's going to struggle. As we've got a yellow flag, is that Baguette? He's falling down the order, currently P18. He's missing a front wing end plate. So we'll cut back to this battle for P6 as Rajvosa takes the lead. Sorry, Bunyans takes the lead once again off Rajvosa. Stereo manages to stay in P3 in front of LM Boy. As Kayan comes around the banking. Oh, who's that? That is Wide Vader. He's lost it on the exit of the final corner. Is that going to cause safety car or virtual safety car? It's just a yellow flag at the minute. He has dived into the pits for what will be a front wing change. Oh, you just missed it. Wide Vader on the exit of the final corner. Span. Front wing damage.
Span?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. That is so unfortunate for him. As Rajvosa and Bunyans exchange positions again there. No, actually, I think Bunyans had a little problem there.
Yes, Twooge just caught right up to the back of him.
Oh yeah, Bunyans has a problem. What just happened there?
Bunyans 6 attempts at the minute.
If Twooge is able to clinch DRS now, but he's still 1.3, still 1.3 behind, so still no DRS for him. But it gave him a way better chance now. Also, let's have a look here, because both Red Bulls are in front of the McLaren right now, who is their direct competitor in the constructor standings. What do you think of that, Jamie?
That is not good to see.
Why is that?
Because Red Bull had a good performance in D1 yesterday, and it looks like they're having a very good performance in D2 at the moment. As Kayan goes down the inside of Lando Norris into turn 1.
What happened with McLaren's performance yesterday?
Well, Kyle told me he couldn't make it 2 minutes before the race, so we only had one driver. I didn't have the best quali, but managed to get P7 As you know,
Alright.
D1 is quite competitive at the moment.
Oh yeah, it is. I remember last season when you were regularly up there in front fighting with us.
Yes. Oh, Ruben's DNF'd. Oh, I think he's
He probably just rage quit,
he's into
honestly.
the
Ruben did have a rough race here for Alpine there. Maybe he also didn't see his chances anymore in this race.
Yeah, I think we're going to see his car come back out in front of 4 Echo. Oh, there we go. He pulls off the track to
Okay.
retire.
Okay.
As Rajiv also goes past Bunions to retake P1.
Once again, yes.
Oh, where
This is
LM
going to
Boy's
be a
pitted.
hard ass for
LM Boy's in the
LM Boy.
pits.
Oh, so he's the first driver in the pits. Wants to make the undercut here to gain crucial lap time to be out in front again.
He is boxed for the medium tyres.
Here. He does not have any cars to get DRS from, so that's not optimal for him there.
I think Kyle needs to do something here. He's 6.3 seconds adrift from Twooge.
Kyle definitely needs to take a gamble now here.
He needs to do something. Maybe he's waiting for a safety car or unsure.
I don't think that's the right approach here, because on tracks like this, a safety car isn't a guarantee. So Kyle's gamble would be much bigger here, and I think he's better off with trying a risky strategy that might give him the advantage, like an aggressive undercut or an aggressive overcut to go onto the softs maybe.
Yeah,
but
I agree.
He definitely needs to do something drastic here.
As we get towards the end of this race, we'll calculate the standings and see where Kyle is as Bunions flies past Reg Volta with assistance from DRS. Twooge is in the pits, so we'll keep an eye on where LM Boy will come out.
Yes,
Twooge onto the medium tyres. We'll cut to LM Boy. It was only a short track, so we'll see how much of the undercut will matter. To the pitch exit brings you out on the exit of turn 1 as... Here we go. You can see Twooge leaving the pit lane there now. The undercut has not worked.
That's very interesting. So Alemboy actually was around the same time behind Twooge when he pitted. So I am guessing that he might catch Twooge a bit on the outlap as the tires get warm. He indeed has managed to get back into the DRS. So the undercut hasn't worked as planned, but it's still...
that's Cayenne going off onto that curb in sector 2.
Oh,
he got all out of shape.
Allowed Nando Loris and Clumsy through. We wanted to say the same thing there.
Clumsy looking to make a move on Nando Loris. He goes going around the outside in the chicane.
Oh, and they touch a bit.
Nando Loris struggling on them soft tyres at the moment.
Cayenne now passed Clumsy there. Clumsy couldn't get the traction. As Rajvosa's into the pits now.
Rajvosa starting on the soft tyres. He's going for the undercut on Bunions. Kyle still going on their medium tyres. Are we going to... Oh, that was so close.
Oh my God.
Nando Loris. That was so close.
I've just watched it. That could have been the immediate end for him there.
Nando Loris gets 10 seconds for speed in the pit lane.
Oh my God. So maybe
Twooge passes Rajvosa.
Maybe it was the last second decision to pit there.
This is crucial.
He couldn't slow down.
Rajvosa's come out behind LM Boy.
Oh, what has happened to Rajvosa there?
I think the undercut from a few laps has worked quite out.
That's true.
So this will be interesting for Bunions.
Because Bunions.
So this is going to be interesting. How much is Rajvosa going to be held up by the
Bunions
Red Bull?
Needs to pit now. If Bunions doesn't pit now, he's going to be in big trouble.
Keep an eye on him.
Which would actually be incredible for Twooge, because that would put him into
He's not pitting. He's not pitting.
He is not pitting. That's a huge mistake. That's a huge mistake there from Bunions.
He's on the soft tyres as well, so he's going to have a lot of laps.
Twooge has already caught up to Kanye Khan, by the way.
Oh wow! Kayan's still yet to pit. He's going to go down the inside.
And he makes the move stick as he's on a lot fresher tires. Which this is also incredible for Twooge, because LM Boy behind Cayenne needs to get past fast now. He wants to try it around the outside there.
He's not going to make that work.
Get the grip done here. He can't make that work. He's trying to do it now in the curved part of the track. He can't get past on this occasion. Maybe into the right-hander. No, not
Kayan's
yet.
got that front
But
wing
he does
damage. He's
gain a lot.
struggling.
He gains a lot, and he goes on the inside. Lemboy trying. Oh no,
Oh,
Kayan is defending very well here, and this is allowing Twooch to break the DRS to Lemboy. Oh,
he's
Lemboy
going to go down the inside.
now. Oh, and they touch a little bit,
That
but
was a good
Lemboy makes
move.
the move stick. Maybe Kayan is fighting back. He does get the DRS.
He's going to go down
Is
the
he diving down the
inside.
inside again?
Oh
And
no.
he can't make it
Rajvosa's
stick.
going to go down the
And
inside.
Rajvosa is there. They are touching. They're banging wheels. Rajvosa can't make that move here. Oh, and Rajvosa does not get left room by Kayan here. And Rajvosa, I completely forgot about him. He, of course, also needs to make the move fast now.
Bunyan's in the pits. He's coming out.
Is diving down the inside.
Bunyan's is coming out so far back.
He's defending so well. Bunyan's, oh yeah. Now, he really needs to make sure that this gamble was worth it, that he will have way better tires in the ending. But I'm currently in doubt of that.
So Twooge is our provisional leader at the moment, 1.5 seconds away from Lemboy.
Also, let's also not forget about Kyle, who has started on the mediums actually, and is therefore going way longer. He's going to be a danger on the softs in the final laps of the race.
I think pitting now would see him come out around P6, roughly, as Rajvosa passes Lemboy. So Twooge has a 2 second gap.
2 second gap to Twooge, which is perfect for him right now. This could not have happened better for him. He picked the perfect lap to pit.
Oh, we got a yellow flag.
Oh, is this going to be a safety car?
I think it's Kayan and Bunyan's.
Oh, it was an Alpine. It was for Echo who stranded there with the yellow flags.
Bunyan's going around the outside of Kayan.
Oh,
Kayan sticking it out. He's on the inside. He's covering it. They're going wheel to wheel. Bunyan's around the outside.
Deep. What
a move.
He
made that stick.
That was incredible.
Oh, we've got another yellow flag.
Move. He picked his braking point way back.
Wide Vader. He's lost a bit of his front wing on the exit of the chicane.
Morgain is pitting once again, and Clumsy gets past. JW Curtis, don't forget him. He's in P9 right now, but on 15 lap hard tires. He started on the hards as one of only 4 people.
Oh no, he pitted early, didn't he, with that front wing damage?
Oh yeah, right, exactly. He pitted early. So his alternate strategy also not looking good right now.
So Bunyan's 1.1 seconds away from his teammate at the moment. I'll be curious to see what team strategy they have. We've got a yellow flag in the...
Twooch has caught Kyle by 1 second, by the way, in the final, in the last lap.
And he is gaining on Rajvosa. It was 2 seconds, it's now 2.4.
You're right. Maybe Rajvosa got some damage, or Twooch is just on fire on this track. I mean, he showed us what he was capable of in the qualifying already.
Twooge needs 16 quali laps right now to try and keep this lead. Kayan still yet to pit, and that damaged front wing. Who is that we're seeing in the pits? That is Twiggy diving into the pit lane on what will presumably be the soft tires.
And I think Kyle is waiting for the safety car, because if he does not pit in the next 2 laps, he will have stayed out longer on the mediums than the others will.
So Clumsy has pitted onto the hard tires. He's gone for a medium hard when he pitted.
Oh.
Instead of a medium soft.
But he's also nowhere to be seen right now.
Yes, so he was with Nando Loris, and now he's 10 seconds adrift. But Nando Loris
he's just in nowhere. He's just in no man's land. He's 10 seconds behind. He's got 10 seconds to the next car. He's just driving his own race by now.
So we've got Kyle P1 and Twooge P2, but it's not the P1, P2 we expected. Obviously, Kyle yet still to pit.
Indeed not. It is indeed not, as Twooge is lapping his teammate.
Twooge getting DRS down the back straight.
Oh yes, he does. That's of course, and he gained 4 tenths only with this DRS. That was crazy. He was 4 seconds behind Kyle and is now only 3.5 behind. So he gained massively from this, and also of course he did gain this time on Rajvosa, who didn't get DRS.
Rajvosa in the meantime is battling with Lemboy. I think Twooge had a little bit of a moment there.
What has happened to Nando Loris? Did he just have a moment? Because JW Curtis is 1.1 seconds behind only. He actually might be able to get the DRS now, which is interesting as Nando Loris is on 5 lap old mediums and JW Curtis is on 17 lap hards.
Yeah, Nando Loris doesn't have damage either, so whether he's just struggling a little bit or JW Curtis showing his pace or JW Curtis dropped off a little bit in sector 2 where the tyres are shown most. Kyle, is that in the Kyle in the pits? Kyle is in the pits. Bunyan's
And
passes
both Red Bulls
LM Boy.
The Red Bulls have switched positions there.
As
LM Boy
Bunyan's
going past Kyle as well now, as Kyle pitted.
Let's see where Kyle's going to come
Kyle will stay
out.
on the tires for 14 laps, which is 1 lap shorter than what Twooch did, I think.
Kyan also in the pits, so Kyle's going to come out in P5.
Yes, Kyle needs to gain 12 seconds now. Oh, that's a lot. As there's a yellow flag. What happened in the yellow flag there? Oh, nothing happened. Okay.
No, nothing.
That was nothing there. Bunions can't really catch up to Rajvosa right now. He's maintaining the 7/10 gap to him.
Rajvosa has closed the gap between Twooge from 2.4 seconds to 1.8.
Yes. Right, let's hope that Twooge gets DRS here from the back marker.
I think he will.
For him. That would be massive there.
He might. I think he just missed the detection zone. I'm not sure it was in a second. We've got a yellow flag. I don't think that's anything.
Oh, as
the rear wing does not open. He does not get DRS.
Do you know if there is slipstream with ghosts?
Not with ghosts, no, because I have seen some leagues do qualifying with ghosting enabled, so there's no slipstreams.
You know, I actually wanted to ask you about this. What do you think about it? Because slipstream is pretty strong on this game, and I think if somebody has a teammate and another one doesn't, it's just unfair.
Yeah, it's one of them, I guess. I mean, we've seen Kyle show in today's quality that you can pick up a slipstream off anyone. But
that's true, but that's still not optimal because of the dirty area.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, the only problem is it would be a bit of a pain because you would have to do qualifying, then leave the session because you'd have to turn ghosting back on for the race.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But apart from that, as Twoo just really lost some of that lead to Bunions, now he's 1.1 seconds in front. Bunions is really caught up on this lap.
Kyan, by the way, in P9 right now on a fresh set of softs and only 1.1 seconds behind Clumsy right now.
Yeah, I think we'll see him go past Clumsy quite quickly.
Right, Bunions and Rajvosa. I mean, it's pretty obvious that Bunions and Rajvosa managed to catch Twooch because they had given themselves DRS over and over, and Twooch had to do this on his own.
LM Boys really fell off now as Kyle sets the fastest lap of the race.
Bunions by the way on 3 lap younger tires than Twooch.
Yeah, it's starting to show now. I think it was 2 point something seconds, and now it's just within DRS as Kyle goes past Clumsy.
Maybe Bunions
yellow flag. Aston Martin safety car.
No, safety car. There's a safety car. The Aston Martin has spun in the bank corner.
Lost his full front wing. Oh wow, this is interesting. Let's cut to the front of the grid. We'll cut to the Haas.
This is very interesting because now the people are going to pit. If I was them, I would pit on the fresh set of either softs or mediums.
Both Haas's in the pits.
Twooch, this is crucial. Twooch needs to pit now. If he misses this opportunity to pit, this is basically game over for him. He needs to make the right decision now.
Kyle will take the lead. Yes? No? Is he too far back? I think he's going to be too far back.
I don't think he's going to be too far back, but I would actually say pit. I'd say he should pit, so he is closer to all of them. As we see Twooch, Bunions, Rajvosa, all come into the pit lane as well. So this is definitely the right call. But let's see which tires they are on.
What would you be going on, softs or mediums?
What is Kyle doing now? He is also diving into the pit lane. I would have done the same. He does have the pace.
Okay, so we got LM Boy on mediums. The rest are going for softs.
As we can see Kyan staying out because he's only on 2 lap old softs. So this might have actually worked out very well for Kyan there.
Nando Loris has stayed out.
Oh no, what am I talking? Wait a second. Oh no, yeah, he does stay out. He does stay out, exactly. So he is making up a few positions with that.
So would you have got the medium or the softs here?
So obviously I can't make a great prediction here because I did not race on the softs here. I would say that the mediums will generally be better at the end of the 12 laps.
Yep.
But the question is, will the gain in the end be enough to make up for the loss you do in the first laps?
Yeah, Jonas is saying mediums will be a better race tyre. LM Boy will be cooking in the end. The problem LM Boy's got, he needs to get past Lando Norris first. So we could see the first three start to run away.
Also, if Kyan somehow is able to get a better restart than Kyle, he's going to be a big problem, as Kyan is on the worst tires right now as Kyle, but might be able to hold him off for long enough so he doesn't have a chance to make crucial overtakes anymore.
As this stands, I'm going to work out where we're at with the standings. So Twooge would be on 169 points. Kyle currently in excuse me. Kyle currently in P6. How many points would that get him? That will get him 10 points.
Don't forget Nando Loris, who has stayed out on his 10-lap-old medium, so he's going to get swallowed.
Yep.
As Jonas in the chat says, Alemboy will be cooking to the end. Oh yes, he will. But this is so good for Twooge as well, who needs those points. If Kyle actually only finishes in P6 and Twooge is able to win, this would be so incredible good for Twooge, who could actually win the title.
As this stands now, Kyle will win the title.
Actually?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
With Twooge winning this race and Kyle taking on P6, there would be 42-point difference.
So what would need to happen? What would need to happen then?
Kyle would need to drop further down. I mean, what's the gap at the minute? 5 points. What's he on? Kyle would need point system. Where is he at the moment? P6. Kyle will need like P9.
I see.
So it's going to have to be a bit of a miracle.
So this means, well, I mean, it's not impossible though, because
as
I just said, if Kyan is able to mess with Kyle and Curtis and Clumsy can profit from that, it's definitely still on the table. It will be hard. It will definitely be hard. But let's not forget, it hasn't been a perfect race for Kyle.
Oh, certainly. It's been a very good race for Twooge.
Jonas is asking, Marek, are you commentating Division 2 next week? Well, I'm not sure. Maybe. It was pretty spontaneous action today. But I'm having fun. Are you having fun?
I'm having loads of fun. D2 is always, every single week, produces loads of fun.
I have to say, I didn't watch many Division 2 races, but this race so far is an absolute banger. I have to say, we had battles that went the half lap side by side. They were clean. What stories this race has written already is just incredible.
Throughout the season, we have had a consistent Twooge, Bunions, Rajvosa, LM Boy, Kyle, Kyan, all up there. Wide Vader. It's been a very close season in D2. JW Curtis.
Jeez.
Hello.
Jeez.
Who's that?
It's fucking LM Boy, and he's gonna win this race.
Is that actually LM Boy?
LM Boy.
Yes, it is LM Boy.
LM Boy.
All right. We have an.
I can't hear it.
Okay.
Oh,
we just had an exclusive insight into the cockpit of LM Boy here, who announced that he's going to win. I'm looking forward to this. And you know what? You actually know what? LM Boy being on the 2-lap-old mediums right now, and the softs already being 2 laps old now, means that he is definitely going to have the better tires in the final lap. So we actually might see him at least climb to the podium there.
100%. In the safety car then, I've just seen Clumsy take front wing damage as he touched the back of Curtis.
That's pretty clumsy.
Oh, how have we got a yellow flag under safety car? Twiggy,
Kyle
I think,
front
dropping
wing end
back.
plate is off.
Yeah, Kyle.
Yes, Kyle. I mean, at least that's what Duke just said. Oh yes, Kyle is. Oh, he's missing both now. He's missing both. What? What just happened?
Oh wow!
What
and he's
just
side by
happened?
side with the Williams.
And she can get P9 now. What are we witnessing here? What is the safety car restart? By the way, this one has been pure carnage. Twoosh just waited until the very end here. Oh my god! And Kyle is dropping. Kyle is dropping positions. P7 now.
Kyle's currently
He has lost the position to Kyan, as I predicted. Kyan is now disturbing Kyle. Oh, as Clumsy is nearly spun by Morgaine as well.
Nando Loris gets another 10 seconds for ignoring yellow flags. Not sure what that is. Clicks retires from the session. On track. We've got another safety car.
Another safety car. Another safety car for RHE Clicks, who has retired in turn 4.
Wow. I'm not sure what that safety car restart was. What does Kyle do here? Surely he pits. We're seeing...
He has to pit. Kyle has to pit. If he stays out, he's going to get swallowed. But if he pits, he needs something big to happen in the last few laps, because if he pits, he will basically be P12 now.
Yeah, he will. Foreco quite... Foreco does say a minute off, but he's not. He's just a lapped car.
He got lapped, yes.
So I think he would see him come out P15.
Yeah.
Well, P16 even. Just not lapped. What does Kyle do? Kyle stays out.
Kyle stays out, okay. This has been an important decision. This has been a very important decision for Kyle.
I mean, let's look at the drivers behind him.
Because to be completely honest, I wouldn't have been sure what to do here if I wanted to pit or not. Because the problem with pitting is that the other cars' tires aren't actually that old. They're only 5 laps old.
Yeah, very true. And pitting, he would have had to go on another used set of tires. Is that Alan Boy again?
It's Alan Boy again.
Let me turn him up.
Cars going up, cars going down, cars going left, cars going crazy, man. By the way,
Alan Boy, quick interview. What do you say about Kyle having lost both front and wing plates?
Good luck, Kyle. Revenge is sweet in the end.
Anyway, so Kyle is in P7 right now. Kyle is in P7 right now. If he finishes P9, Twooch does have a chance again.
Really? Oh, go
on. If Twooch wins the race.
If Twooch wins and Kyle is in P9, it's going to go to the last round of the season.
Oh, that's exciting stuff. But Marek, I have to commend you on your clumsy joke.
Well, thank you very much.
I also heard 69 jokes from Mr. Esther, which I thought were quite unprofessional. But
what did he say?
I heard some unprofessional 69 jokes from you. You qualified?
Well, I was listening. That was a joint effort.
Yep. Anyway. Oh, this is going to be an absolute rave. I tell you, boys. We are driving, right? But watching this, I'd get your popcorn, get a cup of tea, get a packet of crisps. Oh, it's going to be a good one. Don't get popcorn and a packet of crisps. That'd be a bit stupid. But get something, because it's going to be an absolute rave. Oh, God. Oh, shit.
So that's the message of Red Bull driver Alemboy to our viewers. Get something to eat because the last laps are going to be incredible.
If he's listening, Kagan! Bro, you're cancelled after this race, buddy. I need to talk to you. But that's if I lose, I need to discuss with him about his. He better sleep with one eye open tonight, honestly. Right, but anyway, I think I should probably get off this now because I need to get my meditations done.
Yeah.
If I don't do my meditations, I start driving into people, so... Oh, right.
Liam, I think the safety car is in this lap, so good luck.
Okay.
Yeah, it will be. Surely. Everybody's grouped up together.
Oh, well. What a race this has been already, and I think I have a slight feeling that the last 6 laps are going to be very, very interesting.
As there we are, safety car is in this lap. I think
Right.
it was in the
Who are we
D2
watching
chat.
now? We
Seeing
are
some,
watching Trude.
yeah,
We are watching Trude. We are watching Kyle.
it was a dramatic safety car restart last time, so we'll see when he decides to go.
As we can see from clicks in the Division 2 chat, he's saying that it wasn't his fault. He got pushed into the wall.
Oh, Trude has gone early.
Something as well. Oh yes, Trude has caught them off guard here. Will it be enough to stay in the lead for turn 1?
I think it will be. Bunions isn't gaining.
He's still half a second. Oh,
yes.
We
got Cayenne going down the inside of Rajvosa.
Oh yes, and Rajvosa is sticking it around.
Rajvosa will have the better run.
Defending.
He drops in behind.
Rajvosa defended here. What is happening with Kyle, Curtis, and Morgan here? This is
Morgan,
going to be very interesting battle.
Morgan looks like she's been caught off guard, or the slower car ahead. The lap car, I think, has caused a bit of a problem.
Yes. As Curtis is breathing down the neck of Kyle right now.
Yeah, Kyle's so slow through this sector.
If Kyle manages to get P8, he is world champion. So this is even more crucial than the fight in the front right
Kyle
now.
goes past.
Oh,
he's defending the inside.
Oh, a lot of that is happening here.
Curtis
and
around the outside, gets the move done.
Outside, and Kyle is in P8, and Morgan has managed to get into the DRS again. Morgan is within the 1 second window here.
From a McLaren viewer, this isn't good to watch. From a title race contention, this is good to watch, but from a McLaren viewer, this isn't a good penultimate race of the season. As Bunions is all over the back of Twooge. No, it's not. It's the wrong one. It's Ellen Boy. Nando Loris side by side into turn 1. Ellen Boy's going to have the inside.
He makes that move stick, and he needs to get separated here and take P3 there. As I already said, if Alemboy's tire advantage is big enough now, he can actually catch up to both of them again.
Yeah, I think Morgan's going to be looking to make a move.
Bunions with purple sector 1 though.
Who currently holds the fastest lap of the race. It's Wide Vader passes Clumsy. How do I find out the fastest lap? There we go. The fastest lap is held by Tushsteri at the moment. We'll get the penalties back up. As Morgan, is she going to go down the outside of Kyle? They're going side by side. Morgan gets that move done. Kyle drops down to P9 now. Really struggling with that front wing damage. We'll cut back to the front of the grid. Ellen Boy fell off the back of his teammate. So it looks like it's between Bunions and Twooge.
Bunions is still 0.6 behind Twooge. I don't think he wants to overtake now. I think he's just saving his DRS to make one final attempt in the last lap of the race here.
Cayenne and Rajvosa both go past Nando Loris.
Oh yes, he's dropping off a bit now. As Morgan has overtaken Kyle, by the way.
Oh, a bit of front wing damage there.
Only 1.3 seconds behind. So Kyle currently in P9, which means he would not be crowned champion today.
Morgan has a bit of front wing damage.
White Vader wins again, and if White Vader overtakes as well,
White Vader currently 1.2 seconds away.
Chances here.
We could see Kyle try to make a move on Morgan as she has lost a bit of a front wing end plate.
Oh. And Morgan's soft is actually a bit older.
Rajvosa all over the back of Cayenne, who's all over the back of Ellen Boy.
And Bunyan still half a second down. Nothing changed there.
I think half a second could see him past Twooge here.
I think the fight between JW Curtis, Rajvosa, and Cayenne is going to be interesting now. Bunions. Especially on this lap. As Rajvosa is gaining. And can't make that move here. Oh, nearly goes into...
Oh, and taps the back.
Cayenne a bit.
Wide Vader's caught right up to the back of Kyle now. So Kyle will have the V-carb to deal with next.
Yes. And Clumsy isn't far back either.
Clumsy also does have front wing damage.
Oh well.
Right, let me see how this championship
Bunions is on
out.
100% ERS right now. Twooge is on 80%. So, just to get this straight, if Twooch finishes P2, Dexify will be champion.
I'm going to double check because Twooch does have the fastest lap at the moment.
Oh, as Liam gets a 3-second time penalty.
Oh, that's crucial. What have I missed?
Oh, he might have just thrown chances for this championship. This is crucial. If he manages to keep up with Bunions now, he can actually retake the lead here.
Curtis pulls to the inside. They're going 3 wide.
Oh, Liam stays in front, but Curtis is nearly pushing him there. Oh, as Kyan is tried it around the outside, can't make it. Is Twooch able now? Oh yeah, Bunions has deployed a lot of his battery. Bunions is down to 15% battery, while Twooch is still on 40%. And Twooch will be able to stay in the DRS. So this is
we got yellow flag.
Good for Twooch now. This is actually good for Twooch. Yellow flag at around White Vader, I think.
To note, Nando Loris has a 20-second time penalty.
White Vader still trying to overtake Kyle here.
Kyle will be promoted to P8 as Nando Loris does have 20 seconds.
Twooch has managed to catch up again, which means now Bunions is getting hunted into this final penultimate straight of the race here. This is going to be crucial. Is Twooch getting the overtake?
Twooch goes for the inside. He's pushed to the pit wall.
He's away. Is Bunions defending anything? No, he's not. Twooch is passed at the final lap of the race, and Bunions is desperately trying to get past now.
LM Boy around the outside of Curtis.
LM Boy. Oh, Curtis did not manage to get past it, but LM Boy still has the 3-second time penalty. Don't forget that. Oh my god. And Bunions now is trying everything to get past Twooch again. Bunions only on 10% ERS and Twooch on 20%. So it does look good. But the final straight is going to be crucial again because you still can pick up a hefty slipstream here.
JW Curtis all over the back of LM Boy. And as is Raj Volsa.
Clumsy also trying to get
Kyle's
past,
down to P10.
Here. Exactly, and Clumsy is trying to get past as well. Bunions only 2/10 down. This is going to be such an interesting final straight because if Bunions can make this overtake, it might be over for Twooch already. Twooch had a decent exit, but Bunions is gaining.
He's going to get the most DRS. He's going to go down to the line.
It's going down to the wire.
Twooch wins.
Twooch wins and keeps his chances of the championship.
Who's going to come on P3? Is it going to be Raj Volsa? It's going to be Raj Volsa. Raj Volsa does Curtis at the line.
What? Oh my god.
And what a race.
Oh my god.
Kyle finishes P9. Right. Okay,
oh
I need to do a few calculations. What a race.
What a race. As Kyle manages to salvage P9. Actually, John DeSandy said Kyle will have an extra place due to Nando Loris.
Right, let me work this out because Nando Loris got a 20-second time penalty.
Oh yeah, but he's behind anyways now. He's behind anyway, so Kyle is P9 and Twooch is P1, which means if Kyle does not score any points...
God, what a race!
What a race! What a race!
I need a light.
This was absolutely incredible. This was so absolutely incredible. I think I just woke up my neighbors.
The most fun race this season for sure.
So where did Kyle finish? Kyle finished P9.
P9, yeah.
Let me work this out. 201.
26 milliseconds.
Oh yes.
What you've lost? Oh my god.
And I tell you, Liam, if Twooch had lost this place, he would not be in the contention for the championship anymore.
That was crazy. Now, I'm not going to be a me guy, but my penalty situation, I did go for the white lines, but I lost time by doing it. What would that look like? Would
you
that be
still
a
get a
removal?
penalty? No. If you've gone over the white lines, unless you were forced over the white line.
I was forced over the white lines by my mistake.
No, then that's a skill issue. That's a skill issue.
I think...
Your performance might be okay. I was entertaining, but my fingers slipped. Sorry, worries. I don't care.
I can confirm the title will go down to the final race of the season. The gap will be 35 points with 37 points still left to score.
Oh my god, which means if Kyle scores more than 2 points in the entire weekend, which is a sprint and a full race.
Oh my god.
But he will be from the back.
Oh my god. This is
what a season.
This is so interesting. Oh my god. This season is coming down to the wire.
What a great race.
Not only in Division 2, but in Division 1 even more. This has been the most entertaining season so far, by far.
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
Even with constructed as well. Great race.
Oh yes.
So I'm gonna ask a question. What are the top 5 drivers across both divisions this season in terms of poor performance? Like not even pace, just in general. Who do you think?
Well, let's go to D. I'll start off with D1. D1.
Say that Jamie Hester is definitely in Division 1. One of the guys who I would not give the award to.
He has done me like that. D1, I would probably say literally the top 4. So Ice Cream, Duke, Ibrahim, Charles, and
I'd put Charles. I think Charles is the best driver in Div 1. He just
Charles
makes
is
mistakes.
great. And I probably put Wads in there as well.
Bad luck as well. Charles definitely had a bit of bad luck.
And for D2, I would probably go Kyle Twooge.
Yeah, definitely.
Curtis.
Oh, he's been great this season.
Yourself and Redfall.
Gracias, Jamie. Thank you.
I don't know. There's actually too many decent people in D2.
Actually, true. D2 has been a very well-balanced fight.
It has been. It's been really fun today, son. But very nerve-wracking. But it's been fun. Really fun.
Well, yeah, that's where we're going to end the stream. Thank you all for joining. We will conclude the stream and we will continue this title fight in Abu Dhabi next week. Thank you to Marek, who joined us this week, and LM Boy, who joined us from the cockpit.
It was my honor.
We will see you all next week. Thank you.